try to tell them, but ain't nobody listen. Ain't nobody listen. I try to tell them, but ain't nobody listen. Ain't nobody listen. I try to tell them, but ain't nobody listen. Ain't nobody listen. I try to tell them, but ain't nobody listen. Maybe they listen now, huh? Ain't nobody listen. I picked the mic up and never put it down. Had a dream of repping the town. See, spring seems slow, but we get around. Please believe we on that ass like a hound. Who would've known that same silent nigga would be victorious, cause he triumphed, nigga. I try to tell him, but ain't nobody listen. Grind mode, classified in that position. The game's a baby and yes, I'm sitting. Want my family papered up, I'm on a mission. They used to say you ain't catch nothing, stop fishing. You better off just whipping in the kitchen. But I got that bait, now everybody listen. Bless, divine intervention. Your boy got Geechee. It's funny cause
I'm back to Couch Potato with your boy B.I.G. L.A.Z.K.A. Big Laska. Today we actually gonna be going over anime, which is one of my faves, which is called Hunterxhunter. So Hunterxhunter is like, if you love DBZ, it's in that category. I would place it there. My personal opinion, I like Dragon Ball Z, all that whole lore. I like Naruto, that whole lore. Like, that was my second best. But then I would throw Hunterxhunter as a third because it just, it was dope. It was just, that show just dope. So with the Hunterxhunter, you have 6 seasons. And if you can get past the first season, it opens up from there, you know. A lot of people kind of get stuck in that first season because they think because it's Hunterxhunter, it's going to be about these, you know, them hunting monsters or whatever, you know, doing all this weird stuff, you know, just because how it kind of comes off in the intro. But if you can get past that, man, you're going to be astonished with this show. So in Hunterxhunter, it's a story about Gon Freaks, which is a son of a great hunter, which is Gen, and his father left him while he was young. I want to say left him with his sister, his auntie, somebody like that. And the son grows up, you know, wanting to follow that dream to become a hunter like his dad. And during that whole process, he ends up going to go get his hunter license. So he's a pretty well-rounded hunter, you know, from the island that he was on. And he ends up eventually getting his license. You know, he started learning things along the way. And that's just like, you know, the first season. Also in the first season, he meets a few friends, which is Killua, which they end up becoming best friends, you know, like your Vegeta Goku later on, or your Naruto Sasuke. So they end up becoming good friends. He has a Kurapika, or whatever, I don't know if I pronounced that right, I don't know his name, and Leorio. And those are some other friends that he meets along the way. So in the first season, like I said, they just weeding out, you know, people that's not really qualified to be hunters. And then, you know, getting everybody that is qualified, you know, their license. So going into the second season, like I said, it opens up from here. Like the Hunterxhunter that you knew from the first season, it changes. Because what they end up actually doing in this second season is opening it up to the Nin powers. And I want to say there's like 6 of them. I don't know them all off by top, but I know you got like Specialist, Manipulator, Conjurer, Enhancing, things of that nature. And if you got the Specialist, you can do all 6 of them pretty much. May not be doing at the, you know, 100% all of them, but you can do most of them. But the other ones, you only can do a certain percentage of them, wherever you landed at, 100% of what you landed at, then a certain percentage of the others, except for Specialists. But yeah, from there, like that Nan stuff, man, it opens up from there and it just gets crazy, man. The fights gets crazy, and the story gets intense. So that's the second season of them learning that and learning, oh, you know, a lot of these hunters that's out in this world has learned how to use this Nin powers, and they out doing what they're doing. So that's pretty much the second season. Going into the third season, you have Kuripaka. Like I said, I don't know if I'm saying that right. So he actually is one of Gun's friends that he met during the Hunter exams. And he is part of a clan that have like red eyes and stuff like that. And people been killing his people to sell the red eyes on the black market. So he goes after those people. And he actually becomes stronger by, doing some other stuff with his nin. But he only can fight, I want to say with the Black Widow, Black Spiders. I forgot who they are. But he only can fight those guys. If he fights someone else, he can actually die because of the pact that he made with his nin or whatever. Like I said, it gets dope. And that dude is dope too. So that goes into that. Gon ends up, like I said, they end up learning. They end up getting back with them and then helping them out during that whole thing. And you got this one creepy dude from the beginning, also, from the first season throughout, named Hisoka, which is like Orochimaru, if you want to say. He's like a weird, he weird, man. He's a weirdo. That guy. And he be saying some shit that I don't know. I don't know about that dude, but he's weird, but he's kind of likable as well. So, that's pretty much your third season. So after that, it goes into the fourth season, which is Greed Island. Because through this whole thing, Gon is looking for his dad as well. Again, and that's why he became a hunter, just, for himself, and just also just to meet up with his dad, because the dad hasn't came back. He's like a deadbeat, you want to say, in a sense. But he's out for the thrill. He has a passion for what he loves to do, and he had to go do it. So, in the fourth season, goes into Greed Island, which is a game that Gon's dad created. So, Greed Island, that kind of dives into like, it reminds me of like some card games, Pokemon, but not like the show Pokemon, but the card games, Yu-Gi-Oh, stuff like that. And that was actually pretty interesting as well. I kind of thought it was weird, but through it out, they all still learning their nin and getting stronger. And whoever can complete Greed Island, they get to take like a treasure from that game, and nobody has. This game been going on for years, and like I said, Gon's dad created it, so he's like, all right, maybe I can find a clue where my dad's at, and he does along the way. So after that, we go into the fifth season, and the fifth season is like, damn, that's when I was like, this shit is like dope. It goes into the Chimera saga, I guess you want to say. And that stuff gets weird, man. It's just like, once they get to this island, you got the Chimera ants, which they eventually, when they eat something, they become hybrids of whatever they eat. So, they eat a human, they hybrid of that, a dog, whatever, and these like some big ass ants. And it gets crazy. And then they start getting intelligent because they come across people that have nin, and then they eventually start learning how to use their nin powers. And it just gets crazy, man. It's some deaths. It gets intense. That season 5, the Chimera, I enjoyed it. And like I said, a lot of people, the development in that whole saga as well just gets intense because everybody's still training and trying to get better, because their skills is just on top notch, so they got to come with their A game. So eventually, man, like I said, after that, you have the 6th season. He actually comes across meeting his dad again, because Gondon went crazy. He had to turn Super Saiyan or whatever, he went off. He was mad and stuff. But anyways, he turned Super Saiyan, as you want to say, in a sense. Ends up in the hospital. His dad shows up, and that whole saga's over. His dad shows up, and then they try to go into, kind of gets political as far as them trying to put who can be the president or whatever of the whole Hunter society. So with Gon actually meeting his dad, And a lot of people mad at his dad because his dad didn't really show up to him at the hospital. You know, they're like, oh, you motherfucker, you a deadbeat, you tripping. And, you know, he's like, what? But like I said, through it all, you understand where his dad was at. And his dad was just saying, hey, I love, you know, being an Indiana Jones motherfucker, going out here, raiding shit, just searching the world and trying to find things that hasn't been, that nobody has found, or, you know, just exploring. And he actually had a dope quote that I posted on Facebook a while back after I finished this. Was just like, you know, what he was saying is, you pretty much, when you have a goal for something, you know, have that goal. But you said your detours, the little detours that you're gonna encounter while trying to attain that goal is where you're really gonna find the important things, or the real treasure that you was really looking for, instead of, you know, your main goal. Which, you know, you can put that in a different type of way of saying it. You know, like, a lot of us is focused on this goal, but it's those little things that actually we needed along the way to make us to even achieve that goal, or just we needed those things in between to maintain that goal. You know, just, yeah, it goes deep. With that being only at 6 seasons, it ends there. It can open up more. I know the mangas, they may have some stuff that open up more. But I know the creator, you know, kind of took a break, and a lot of people want more from him. I want more from this whole world, and just to see where it goes. But like I said, how it ended, you know, I'm good with that as well. I can live with it. But like I said, I will go ahead and get that to check out. Hunter. It's on Netflix. Now it's on English. You know, I'm rewatching it in English. Like, I'll watch stuff in subtitles, and then I'll rewatch it in English once they, you know, do have them out. But I'll end up watching it on Crunchyroll. And yeah, man, it's good. Like I said, it's on my top. So give that a check, Hunter. And yeah, guarantee you'll love it if you're into anime. I will guarantee that. So that's it. For Couch Potato, I'll holler at you later. It's your boy Big Laska.